Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 19 of the Newcastle series here on FIFA 19. We today take on two sides that we should be beating. It's Southampton on the 20th, followed by Brighton on the 27th. We should be winning those games. Southampton 19th, Brighton 17th. If Southampton lose in this game against us on match day 35, it's probably game over for them with regards to survival. If they beat me, then they still stand a chance, but they do need to beat me. I still have a chance to finish in the top half. I'd love to do that. We are 4 points behind Burnley, and 6 points in today's two games would go a long way in hopefully resurrecting our challenge at the top of the bottom half. If that makes any sense. I've no idea whether we'll actually pull it off or not. We were terrible yesterday against Crystal Palace and Leicester. Absolutely woeful. I couldn't believe it. I was so disappointed. I need better today. Thumbs up if you enjoy the episode. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on more from this series. Season 2 will be starting very soon indeed, and I'm going to need your transfer suggestions when we get there. My player was uploaded earlier on today though, so make sure you check the channel page for that or anything else you might have missed. But right now, it's Southampton at home. Two must-win games. Southampton's starting lineup. Alex McCarthy in goal. Seamus Coleman at right back, Yoshida, Vestergaard and Moroziuk at left back. Ward-Prowse, Højbjerg, Lemina and El Yanusi is their midfield four. And then two up top of Luke de Jong and Arkadiusz Milik. It's not that bad a team. It's stronger than the team that we survived with on FIFA 18. But is it strong enough to survive on FIFA 19? We'll find out. There is Taki. Cross to Ritchie. Did score a goal for us in the game against Leicester yesterday. Unfortunately, even though it was an equalising goal at the time at 1-1, it wasn't enough to help us get anything from that game. Keys won that header well. Shelby knocks it down well, strikes it cleanly as well. McCarthy makes a good save. Max will deliver the corner. It's decent. It's headed down by a defender. We'll keep it in. We'll loft it back into the middle. It's headed away. It wasn't the best of secondary balls in. Arkadiusz Milik on his own at the minute, but support is arriving. Southampton trying to catch me on the counter. Luke de Jong nor Malik have much pace in the locker. So I'd like to think that counter-attacks at pace aren't going to be part of their game here. But we'll have to wait and see how things pan out. Get that in there to Iosi. Flick it around the corner. He will get that to Shelby. Kennedy, as always, is itching to get in behind. I've got Max at the back post. Oh, sorry. Maximilian Philip at the back post. Vestergaard wins that aerial battle, as you would imagine he will do. Most that he's involved in. That's Mina that headed that. Kennedy will get this back out to Max. And again, we'll look to utilise that 93 crossing, but it's a poor delivery. Sell to Key. He spins well. Put his foot straight through that, but unfortunately it didn't drop for him. Philip Max, or Maximilian Philip, even the other way around. Oh, I knew I should have signed Maximilian Philip and Philip Max. Tripped over that all season long. Wagner with the header. It's Jonjo Shelby. I don't think I started Wagner. Jonjo Shelby. I've got two bald men in my team. One is Wagner, one is Shelby. It's Jonjo with a header from the corner. Great delivery from Max. At the near post, Jonjo rises best. All just over the man at the near post. Seamus Coleman not quite tall enough there, the number 6, to keep that out. He jumped, but not quite high enough. 1-0 Newcastle. Prowse again. Give me the ball, please. Oh, it's poor. Lemina, de Jong, Milik. Oh, it's going to drop to Milik. El Yanusi wide. Leicester profited from chances that came about in that fashion yesterday. Southampton so far are not doing the same. Lemina to El Yanusi. Oh, he skipped past the challenge really nicely. He's turned backwards though. That might be a mistake. Defender flicks the ball in. Højbjerg, renowned for his long distance shooting. Still playing the ball about nicely. Lemina to Luke de Jong, who spins on it, but that's straight down the throat of the keeper. You can just tell that Southampton... Oh, God. You could just tell that Southampton aren't that good a team. They're just the quality of the chances they create and their ability to take said chances. It's just not anywhere near the quality of even the two teams we played yesterday in Crystal Palace and Leicester, who aren't, obviously, the best of teams in the league. They're just underperforming, Southampton. Or maybe it's not even underperforming. Maybe they are performing exactly as you would expect them to. They narrowly escaped relegation last year in the Premier League, and it looks like they're not going to be able to do the same in this save here. Shelby will dink that over. Kennedy, first time volley. Straight at the keeper. Yedlin, forward to Ritchie. There's no need for the fancy flick, but it works, so I can't really lament it too much. I'll play this to the edge of the box where Key's waiting. Then there's John Joe Shelby. We'll go back to Key. Out to Ritchie. Back on his left to then bend it. Oof. Bent well, but not past the keeper. Oh, Alex McCarthy. Don't be making mistakes like that. That's the sort of thing that I do that would cost me a goal against my opposition. Don't you be doing the same. Here's Lemina through the gap there to De Jong. He's got options. He could go solo. He's used an option exchange for Prowse. Max gets in, but it will be a corner. Making a couple of changes. Ritchie going off and Dwight Gale coming on, which means we've moved Maximilian Philip out into a wide position again. I also brought on Ruben Loftus-Cheek for Ki Sung-Young, who's struggling stamina-wise. Morozia pulls that to the edge of the box. Romeo to Milik. Is this a training ground move that will work? It was a training ground move, but it didn't work, unfortunately, for Southampton. Roll that out there to Max, quickly down the line. Kick it straight against Luke de Jong, rather than at the teammate that was there waiting to receive the pass. And we'll continue forwards. Could do so again here. Down to Kennedy. Inside there to Ayoze. There's Dwight Gale. Oh, but his touch lets him down. Kennedy. Dwight Gale. His touch didn't let him down that time. I need to turn back this way, though. There's John Joe. John Joe again. Oh, very nearly. Oh, Dwight! Or was it Ayoze? Ayoze Perez. Open goal at his mercy. And he's kicked it wide. That should be 2-0 and game over. Please don't make me pay for that mistake, Southampton. De Jong around the corner there to Lemina. Space here for El Yunusi. DeAndre Yedlin has the pace to get out towards him. Lemina back. De Jong. Oh, very nearly deflected super kindly for them. We have been able to get rid of it. Oh, I barely put any power on that. And he smacked it out wide left and out for a throw-in. Manolo Gabbiadini has come on for Luke de Jong here for Southampton, but it might be too little too late. Just 6 minutes to go in the game. 5 minutes to go in the game. Still 1-0 down here, Saints. They've not offered much going forward. But will they offer something between now and the end of the game to get themselves a point? They might well do right here! The ball just kept drifting and drifting and drifting and drifting and bending away from all of my defenders. And Milik, well, it's a mismatch for height at the back post, isn't it? DeAndre Yedlin up against him. But look at the way this starts on the edge of the box. It starts on a trajectory to go straight across the edge of the box and actually bends so much that by the time Milik makes contact with the ball, he's inside the 6-yard box. That cross was unreal. Absolutely ridiculous cross. It's 1-1 now, but I still don't think it's going to be enough to save Southampton from relegation. It will only get them up to 20 points, which I still don't think is going to be enough. Gale will go through here to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Goes back to Dwight Gale. Back to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. We could still send Southampton down, and we might well have done it. Ruben Loftus-Cheek with the last kick of the game into the top corner from 20 yards. Sorry, Saints. I helped you survive on FIFA 18. I might well have condemned you to the championship on FIFA 19. Did that hit their number 4? Has that gone in off Vestergaard? No, it just bent that well. It looked in that first replay as if it might well have taken a deflection, but it didn't. It must have just been my eyes being fooled by the movement of the ball and the way that Vestergaard bent around it. Oh, I was desperately disappointed to have conceded late on, but they'll be even more bitterly disappointed to have conceded even later on. It's a 2-1 win for us, which was very much needed. Brighton beat Wolves, which might well keep Brighton safe this season. They needed that victory. That's moved them up to 15th. Southampton, 5 points from safety, 9 points left available for them. It's not over yet for them, but after match day 36, which is up next for us playing against Brighton, it might well be over for Southampton. We'll have to wait and see. Matthew Ryan in goal for Brighton. Saltor Akpaguma, I struggled to say his name last time we played him. Duncan Bernardo. Perez, Stevens, Prepper and his Kirdo. Is it 4-4-1-1? It is. Pascal Gross sat behind Florian Andone. A win, please. Bruno. And Perez gives that away and then steals it back again. Philip Max caught in possession. Here's Davy Prepper. And Perez made in again. Backing away. Brighton okay in possession so far, but nothing too threatening. Even when they do have a shot, still not too threatening. Into Andone. Gross. God, Prepper and Gross linking up nicely. Here's his Kirdo. Early ball. Please don't. Oh, get rid of it. Wow. Very nearly. Very, very nearly. 1-0 Brighton. I'm yet to really threaten at the other end, to be completely honest. I can't get the ball away from them. Davy Prepper. Here's Hernan Perez. Back to Bruno. Back to Hernan Perez again. Ball whipped in. Share. Just hooks it away. Anywhere will do for me right now defensively. That's terrible from Ozzy Perez. He's knocked that straight back to them. Thankfully, we've won that ball back. And I'll ping it out to Matt Ritchie. Oh, that would have won. That would have worked beautifully if it had just spun the other way. I can't get out my own half. Against Brighton. Help me. And Perez. Deflected. It drops to Gross. Shelby away. Again, anywhere will do. 10 minutes to go till half time now. Bernardo. Stevens. Herper and Stevens. Oh, thank you. Come on. Oh, go on. He's away here, Philip. How was Saltor? Have a word. It's never been that fast. Andone. Forward to Perez. Andone. Perez again. Spins on it. Oh, Prepper to Gross. This Kirdo. 65% possession Brighton have had against me here. That's unheard of for me to have such little to do on the ball in an entire half of football. I don't know how they're doing it either. They just keep playing. Oh, God. Keep playing incredible passing football. And no matter what I do, even when I do win it back, I can't keep them off me. Saltor kept up with me earlier with Maximilian Philip. He's got 55 pace, Bruno Saltor. And he kept up with Maximilian Philip. You couldn't get close to Kennedy there with the cross. Couldn't get near to a teammate. 0-0 at half-time. Brighton all over me. All over me. I haven't even had a single shot on goal. They've only had 2. They've all both been terrible, but still. Improvements in the second half, please.
Be much between them.
Bernardo with throw into Prepper. Gross switches it out to Bruno. Forward to Dale Stevens, who's pushed forward. They've brought on Jahan Baks on the left-hand side of their midfield now, Brighton. He's a very capable player, so I'm going to have to be wary of him. Here's Maximilian Philip. Iosi through that gap, but I can't squeeze it to him. Goes to Stevens. Here's Andone. Here's Kirdo. Second half has been exactly the same as the first. It's just Brighton keeping the ball away from me and slowly but surely grinding me down. I cannot deny them a victory in this if they're eventually able to get the ball in the back of the net. Jahan Bash with the cross, but I blocked it. Oh, corners to come in. Pascal Gross on the far side. There's the delivery and away from Key. Bruno recovers. Forward. Gross. Andone. Back heel. Gross. Goal. I can't say it hasn't been coming. Or even close to me having a chance of getting a draw from this game. I'm still yet to have a shot, I think. It's all Brighton. Am I still yet to have a shot? I am. I don't deserve anything from this at all. Come on, lads. Off to Sheik. Out to Hudson-Odoi. Into the middle. Oh, just wouldn't drop for Ozzy Perez. I've brought on Hudson-Odoi on the left, but it was Ritchie that's gone off, and I've moved Kennedy to the right-hand side. Southampton's saviour. Saviour against Southampton. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has also come on for Key. Kennedy back in looking for Ruben. Outmuscled there. Oh, foul given. Still yet to have a shot. Yet to have a shot. Kennedy around the corner, but he won't find it. Ruben Loftus-Cheek backs in with those. Is that a foul? It is. Right. At least I can most certainly have myself at least one shot now because I got a free kick. Who's good at free kicks? 74 is apparently the best we've got here. I don't have a free kick specialist, really, do I? So John Joe Shelby's going to be the man to take it. Please, John Joe. Oh, it's terrible. Nice tackle by Edlin. Forward quickly, Toyosi. I see the space for Hudson-Odoi. It needs to be a good pass. It is, as is the first touch. Hudson-Odoi, has been the saviour on a couple of occasions, but not this one. Well up, Ruben. Great header. Kennedy forward to John Joe Shelby. As Maximilian Phillip does well. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. John Joe Shelby through the middle. I've criticised him heavily recently, but he's turned up for us today. A goal against Southampton. A goal against Brighton. The winner against... Oh, no, actually, not the winner against Southampton. That was Ruben Loftus-Cheek, wasn't it? The goal to give us a 1-0 lead, at least, against Southampton. Oh, what a finish. Maybe he heard my criticisms of him. I mentioned, I can't remember whether it was earlier today or in yesterday's episode, that he hasn't performed for me this season, and I'm most certainly considering his future at the club. But in this video, he has turned up when I've needed him and popped up with a couple of really good goals. Kennedy with the ball inside to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Are we about to do it again? Hudson-Odoi's out wide. In the middle is a couple of players. It's deflected. It's to be a corner. Are we going to do to Brighton what we did to Southampton? Oh, maybe if Jamal Lascelles can get to this quickly. Get the turn in. I want to cross. I'm not going to get it. There's a half-time or full-time whistle. Well, late goals in both games. John Joe Shelby. That game was just ridiculous. I could do nothing. I needed that last gasp out of nothing finish. And it really was a goal out of nothing. Southampton, bottom of the table now. 3 games to go. 8 points from safety for Cardiff and Southampton. Southampton, how did they get on in the previous match day? Let's have a look. April. Can I scroll to the bottom? We beat them, of course, by 2-1. That result is there. And then Saints followed that up with... Oh, they're yet to play against Bournemouth on the 28th. Of course, that was our match day 36, wasn't it? That was our match day 36. We are level on points with Burnley, but they are yet to play a 36th game. Well, Christ knows what's going on with the league fixtures right now, but all we know is we're still 11th after a win and a draw today that I'm not sure I deserved from either. But it is what it is. Sorry, Southampton. I think you're going down. I saved you last year. This year it wasn't to be. Oh, dearie me. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on tomorrow's season finale, where we'll play 9th placed Liverpool and Fulham on the final day before we end the season. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.